Maryland's trying to be New York.
60% on Juul pods. 60%.
Don't smoke.
Well, what's that on cigarettes though? Isn't it just as much?
The tax, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tax on cigarettes used to be $2 a pack. They raised it to $3.75.
Okay.
Juul pods.
But is it?
That's almost 100%.
I mean, a pack of cigarettes is like what?
What's
$6,
the-
$7?
Yeah, but the tax
What's the
is
actual
what we're
percent?
talking about.
Yeah. What's the
Okay.
actual percent of the
So-
dollar value?
Let's think about it. Average pack of cigs
It's
is
7/8
no, dude. The average pack of
on the
cigs, let's
tax.
say, is $7.
On the tax. If it was $2
They
tax
increased. They increased the tax from $2 to $3.75. So that's like a
It's like 50%.
100%, almost 100% increase.
before. Right, 7/8.
Okay, but the tax itself,
No, the tax is like 50%.
yeah, the
Wouldn't
tax
that be
about 50%.
$3? Wouldn't that be $3 then?
I'm losing track of
All right, Jimmy,
how much
finish
the
what
actual-
you're saying.
All I'm trying to say
Okay.
is that cigs are $3.75 a pack
Mm-hmm.
in taxes, regardless of how much the pack of cigs was.
Oh, so it's not percentage?
No,
Okay.
Juul pods, or any vaporizer liquid shit is 60%
Of what the cost was.
of what the cost is. So our typical pack of Juul pods is like, let's say like $22-$24. You end up paying another like $10 on that.
Oh.
Well, actually, no, more than that,
Yeah,
because
like 13, 14.
so I think a pack of Juuls is like $18. So you end up paying like 30.
Hmm.
That's ridiculous.
I mean,
That's pretty
this-
nuts.
It's not a,
How many come in a
Just
pack
don't-
of Juuls?
don't do
Four.
it.
Four.
So that's like 4 pack of cigarettes for $30 when now 4 packs of cigarettes would cost like $45.
I think big tobacco lobbied Congress because they realized not enough kids in the younger generation are smoking cigs. We need to bring them back to cigs. And so they were like, look, we're going to make vaping like super expensive.
It's still cheaper than cigs though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if a pod is a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, but a pod equals a pack of cigs like nicotine wise, but like
not yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Because most vapors, most people that Juul will kill a pod a day. And most people that smoke aren't going through a pack a day these days. People are going to a pack a day, average cigarette smoker.
I think an average smoker smokes a pack a day probably.
That's 20 cigarettes.
Yeah.
The average smoker smokes 26 a day?
Probably.
Dude, I feel like a fucking piece of shit when I smoke 2.
Yeah, but you're not a cigarette smoker. When I was smoking cigarettes, I knew everybody I knew smoked at least a pack a day. I
Jesus.
smoked a pack a day. I smoked close to 2 packs a day.
For how long?
Almost the entire time I smoked, basically. With
Damn.
like maybe periods of like 2 months throughout where I would smoke just a pack a day.
Dude, if I like have a night out at the bars and smoke like 6, I wake up the next morning feeling like my mouth is an ashtray.
Well, most people who smoke, they smoke when they get up. They smoke probably 2 on their way to work. Then at work, it's 8 hours. You get like 3 smoke breaks there. So you'll probably pound out another 4 or 5 cigarettes. You're already at 10. You smoke 2 on your way home. You're at 12. You smoke 1 when you get home. 13. Dinner. 14. And then maybe round out the day with nice 6 cigarettes.
Yeah, you gotta close the gap towards the end.
Yeah, you're like, well, I only have 6 left. Might as well fucking finish these
Gotta
guys.
pad these stats.
Yeah, maybe leave 1 for the morning so you can stop and get some more on your way to work the next day. That's usually
Jesus
what
Christ.
that's usually what I would do. Is like I'd
I think
finish a pack.
I think what you were going through is that you were sharing a cigarette with somebody, and then you'd have like run out of that box.
I mean, if I went to a show, yeah, maybe, but
Mm.
that's still only like 4 or 5 smokes that I would bum out at a show. You know, so that's
All of this just sounds so fucking gross to me, dude.
yeah, it is gross. Now that I don't smoke anymore, it's pretty gross.
I think it was gross when you did smoke too.
Well, when I smoked, it was fucking awesome. I was like, man, I'm so cool. Everybody wants my cigarettes.
Like
I'm
that
such
one
a badass.
That 1 pack a day minimum shit is like the shit that my parents used to do.
Jesus.
That's how you do it, dude.
It was bad. Like my parents went through a shit, and I have like aunts and uncles that still go through.
Well, imagine having to raise you. Like you need something to get you
like,
through.
I need
the
a
day.
fucking cig, and I don't mean my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
They
that's
just
true.
hear your name all the time. They're just like, fuck, you're.
It's like a Pavlov's dog situation. Like,
Yeah.
you hear sig, and you're like, oh, well, I gotta
It's
smoke
like,
one
Sig,
now.
get in here. And you're like, what? And they're like, I'm going to go smoke real quick. I'll remember when I'm done.
I'm gonna go ahead and just like flick ashtrays out the fucking window so you can
Yeah.
feel it in your face in the back seat.
I'll flick ashtrays out.
Ashes.
A whole ashtray. Just
All the
fucking
ashtrays.
Smash you in the head.
God damn it.
It's just a fucking bloody eye. Go take your poop, Jimmy. We don't need you.
As soon as I sat down, I didn't need to shit anymore.
Maybe you
Because
should have a
shit himself.
cigarette.
Maybe I should.
A cigarette will make you want to poop.
I might. Give me a cig.
That's what.
No, don't give him a fucking.
I'm gonna
cigarette.
enable him. Here you go.
Damn.
Come on, man. Give me a cig. I haven't even smoked one cig today.
Damn.
I could technically smoke 19 more
Yeah.
and be an average smoker.
My dad used to like always smoke when he was taking a shit.
While he was taking a shit?
Yeah.
Dude, I did that. I've done that once in my life, and it was actually like pretty fucking cool.
It is
Just
sick.
like taking a dump, and you take a puff, and a little bit more dump comes out, and you just ash it right, like move your dick out of the way, ash it in between your between your legs.
That's just I don't know, man. I don't know how you don't like how somebody doesn't just like see themselves in this position and you're like, maybe something's wrong here. Maybe I should take it easy on these things.
Nah, it feels too good. You're getting that. It's like a ritual. You're like, I'm doing the thing, dude. I'm the coolest motherfucker. Fucking James Dean did this. Clint Eastwood probably did it.
I used to have like bursts where I would like jerk off like 3 or 4 times in like one session and you feel nauseous after.
Yeah, you all dehydrated.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, I need to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go outside and do something. I wash my hands and go outside and do something. And I just can't imagine that with fucking cigarettes.
That's part of why I quit, because I was like, I would go outside to smoke, and it's like, I'll just smoke 2 cigarettes at a time every time I went outside, and I was just like, yeah, this is fucking. I'd be like walking Otis and just a 15-minute walk, just smoking cigarettes the entire time we're walking. Just like
because you're bored, you don't know what to do with your hands.
yeah, just put one out, just light another one back up, and then just ugh. Yeah, it wasn't good.
Trap.
Trap. Dude, I went to DC on Saturday.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, I went down. I was like, I never been to like the Lincoln Memorial, or I never just like walked around down there before.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm gonna try that. And we're walking around, and like all the flags are at half mast, and we're like, why are all these flags at half mast?
Because of the
Asians,
the Asians.
yeah. Found out it was because the Asians, and I was like, well, look at that, you know. And then
You know who wouldn't have done that?
who?
Obama.
No, he hated Asians.
He hated
dude.
Asians,
He
dude.
hated them.
He always used to say like if there was ever another virus that came out of Asia, I would call it the China virus.
Mm-hmm.
I would call it like the Wuhan flu or something.
Uh-huh.
The Kung flu.
The Kung Flu.
I used to say that shit all the time. Trump always takes everything from Obama. There's not one thing Trump's done that Obama didn't do. Not one.
Obama didn't
Not
put
one.
kids in cages though.
He did. Not Mexican kids.
I read somewhere there's the cages are over capacity now. Trump kept them at 100%. Now Biden's got them at like 280.
It's
They're
like,
like
well,
the
they're here.
taxes. He's like, I'm gonna raise the vape taxes and up the percentage of kids in cages, and they only eat once a week.
So besides the half mast,
Yeah, so we were walking up to the Lincoln Memorial, and it was pretty tight. I didn't realize it was going to be so many stairs.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, it's like Rocky.
Yeah, that's how I felt. And at the bottom of the stairs, there's just one guy, and he's got like a little sign on it by his feet that says "Say no to racism," and he's just holding up a sign like this, and he's got aviators on, and it just says "End Asian Hate," and it's just him by himself, and he's just standing there with like a.
He's fighting the good fight, man.
But he's like by himself.
right.
I'm just
mean,
like,
if you can't stand alone, you can't stand at all.
that's true. But I just saw him, and just like the way he looked and the way he was dressed, like he had like a deep V-neck and aviators and skinny jeans, and he's just holding up and I'm like, dude, you want somebody to fucking take a picture of you, put it on Instagram, and go viral right now. Like you don't.
You remember that Marine that like he like knelt in front of a memorial or something during like the whole BLM stuff, and it was like a really like hot summer last summer, and like his fucking
It
shoes
was
were
a
like
hot
melting.
girl summer.
Yeah, and his shoes were like melting onto
Oh
the
yeah,
pavement and everything.
yeah.
He was doing it by himself.
No, his shoes weren't gonna melt, dude. He on fucking like Versace sandals. Dude, he wasn't fucking. It was a fucking tool, and I could just tell he wanted to go viral. And I was just like, look at this. Like nobody's fucking looking at him. I'm
Nobody's
like,
recording you on their phone.
He's
buddy.
like getting to like he'll like be holding up the sign and then he'll drop one arm down and be like that. I'm like, if you really wanted to fucking stand for
With
the cause,
fucking blood
yeah.
flowing back.
I'm
in
like,
there.
dude, you would let your arms turn purple before you fucking put that sign down if you really wanted to end Asian hate. And it's like, what do you like? I don't know. It's just like hashtag end Asian hate on a sign, and he's just standing there holding it. And I was like thinking about, standing at the top looking down at him, and I was just like, man, fucking like 60 years ago, MLK was here giving his whole like, yo, we got to chill speech. You know, you remember that one?
Yeah,
he's like, listen,
I
whites.
studied it the other when I was in college. Yo, we got a chill speech.
Yeah, he's like, hey, just fucking chill.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I think we should all chill.
Yeah, and I was just standing up there thinking about how chill I am.
And you were like living the MLK prophecy.
Dude. I'm like, man, so many people die so that I can fucking chill right now.
Yeah.
And this guy's down here not being chill.
Not
He's
chill at all, dude.
It's like, dude.
Like, how chill is it to keep your arms up? I would not be chill.
Exactly. And it's one guy being not chill in the South.
It's
like,
fucking, come on,
it
dude.
used to be 20 dudes a day not being chill in the South.
Yeah.
Like, there's progress being made.
Yeah, we're down a factor.
Like, they're chilled out. They're chill.
Yeah, they're chill for Southern chill standards. Yeah.
Exactly. And
that's the most you can ask for, honestly.
And I was just standing, like, Nicole's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm just so fucking chill right now.
And this man is not. He's ruining my chill.
You don't understand. And she's like, well, what about it? And I'm like, I don't know. I just want to go do a squatting prayer hands in front of him. And you take a picture of me so I can put it on Instagram and be like, yo,
was he
I'm
white?
so chill right now. I couldn't tell he had aviators on. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know what I couldn't fucking put.
So I'm guessing dark hair and fair skin.
Yeah. Yeah, so it could have gone either way, dude.
Yeah.
It could have been Jimmy. It could have been an Asian. I don't know. he was kind of short, so
leaning Asian,
leaning towards the age, the age persuasion.
Look at that age.
Yeah,
it's a Paag, a fat ass Asian.
Oh,
Fat ass Asian
gentleman.
Gentleman.
Paag.
Girl, yeah, there we go. I was like thinking like what the Paag thing
What's
was.
that thing we're all like?
Yeah, what's that thing that we love? What's that
Fat
thing?
asses.
Yeah.
White.
White girl.
Girl.
That's
Asses.
I like blanked out on the G there. I was like, wait, got.
That was bothering me. And then
Seems
we
like
were walking, and there's just like, I don't know, there's like interracial couples everywhere.
Oh God, even worse.
And that's what I jokingly, every time one walked by, I would just be like, boo. And Nicole's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, do you see that? That's not right. We're right. We're right here.
Were you muttering the N-word under your breath like you say you do all the time?
No,
around black people?
No, I was just yelling it. So like we walked up that pool or whatever.
The reflecting pool.
Yeah, and then we got up to Washington.
His dick.
His giant dick statue hanging out the ground, and we heard a guy with a megaphone. So we like walked over to see what he was talking about, and he was doing the whole a judgment is coming. You need to repent and all that stuff. And I was like, bet. Like the whole time we're walking by him, he's just like yelling like, Jesus will save you. You need to repent. And I'm just like, bet. All right, bet.
like confrontational.
Yeah. Nicole's like grabbing.
Fucking bring it.
Yeah.
Fucking bring it, Jesus.
Yeah, Nicole's like pulling me. She's like, leave him alone. I'm like, he's yelling at me.
Those people are like weird. Like, you know how many fucking end of days there have been prophesized that have passed? Many. 2012, 2000.
2001.
2016 was one, I think, too.
Yeah, regular 2000. I don't know why I said 2001. That was just 9/11.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an apocalypse.
Yeah, it was close.
For one building.
Two buildings. Actually, 7 buildings plus the Pentagon.
Well, like a fifth of the Pentagon.
Yeah, seven buildings in New York fell, and the Twin Towers fell. People won't tell you that until you go down to the Ground Zero area, and they have the people with the pamphlets, and they'll fucking pull you in. They'll be like, "How many towers just fell?"
6.
And,
no, fuck you.
And you'll be like,
"Fuck you."
The 2, and they're going, "No, actually 7 fell." And
so if you say 7, do they get like?
They're like,
you googled that just now.
Whoa, brother, do you have any more information?
Are you from here?
Where are you from? Are you a Saudi? Do you know?
Were you there?
Are you a plane? You don't look like a plane to me.
You're going to that building a little quick there, buddy. You might want to stop.
You just make a left turn and start walking into a wall. I know everything. And we're walking even more.
Oh God.
Dude, it was listen. There's 3 more things that happened within.
Did you go to the Smithsonian?
No, we didn't go to any museums
Good.
because we got like we were gonna go to some of the museums, but something happened later.
Okay.
So after that guy, we're walking and we see another group, and there's like all these like just tons of Asian people carrying cases on cases of Gatorade over to this one area.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, all right, let's go over and see what's going on over there.
Ultimate Frisbee, calling it.
No, dude, it's ultimate something else. Have you heard about what's going on in Myanmar?
No, tell me about Myanmar.
Okay, so in
A
Myanmar,
little detour in this little story road trip
and
here.
apparently in Myanmar, there's some type of coup or something going on with their government. So the
mhm.
government is fighting back by like just going into random villages and just killing and burning people.
Right. Mhm.
So that's happened. I've read about that a little bit on the news. So we're walking into this group, and there's another guy with a megaphone, and we're like, oh, what's going on here? So we're like literally like pushing our way through a crowd of people to see what's going on. And once we get to the front, we realize the guy with the megaphone is yelling in some type of Asian language.
Right.
And everybody's like getting real riled up, and we're like, oh fuck. And like we get to the front, and the dude has like the rice paddy farmer hat on, like the wok hat. It's like two guys with wok hats.
The wicker hat.
Yeah, just screaming into a megaphone, like super. And like we look around and everybody in there is Asian, but us. We're the only white people, and everybody's staring at us, and the guys with the megaphones are like screaming and then like looking at us, and then everybody's like, yeah, and I'm like, oh fuck, we got to get out of here. They're all holding like.
I'm surprised that Matt didn't go. Oh, Jimmy's not even.
Oh,
here. I'm surprised he didn't go.
Yeah. Resa karate chapter government. No, I was on my best.
I appreciate it.
I had to be on my best behavior because Nicole was there, but I really wanted a while out because I was like, I hit the vape a few times before we went down there, so it's like I haven't been smoking weed that much, so I was like feeling real good. That's why I was fucking saying bet to that guy and wanting to fuck around with the, yeah. But I was like, oh, we got to get the fuck out of here, you know, where this isn't a good spot for us. And it's just like I don't know, we just walked into something that we definitely were not a part of. At all.
I accidentally walked into a fucking St. Patrick's Day parade in New York.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it was happening. I don't know if I was with Caitlin or with Cameron, but we were just going to like the Nintendo store and shit, and it blocked off. I was very annoyed, and then I saw a bunch of people in green. I was like, these fucking white people.
Bitches, dude. Yeah.
Not even Puerto Rican. Like, why are you having a parade right now in New York?
Goddamn potato heads, dude. I when I was living in New York, I ran into it was like an Indian parade once. It was pretty tight though. They had like giant like paper mache elephants, and it smelled terrible, but it was cool.
I'm sure.
Okay, so
that's one of the few like stereotypes where I'm like, look, yeah,
yeah, they just stink.
I don't know what it is, man. They just don't believe in like deodorant.
Yeah, for as polluted as their country is, I think it might just be their body odor. It's like
I'm sure they like shower, but then like after like 2 hours or 3 hours, your armpits start to stink if you don't have deodorant, even if you just showered. I don't know what it is, but like
maybe it's the spices. I don't know why I said like the spices.
The spices.
It's the spices.
Maybe it's the spices.
They're all spiced up. They're spicy people. So then we walk away from that one. And now we hear a guy with a megaphone speaking English, but he's got an accent.
What kind of accent?
The government is trying to take our farms. We are the
more Asians.
Indian, yeah, South Asian, dude. And they're yelling because I don't know if you know about the problems going on in India.
No, I really don't keeping up with the world news right
well,
now. I haven't been listening to NPR.
I just want to say there's the theme here is that a majority of this Asian hate is coming from other Asians.
Yeah.
It's Asian on Asian hate, dude. Like in America, it might not be, but in Asia, dude, they fucking hate Asians.
Because they live around Asians. It's like Americans hating Mexicans. They're the ones that are next to you.
Yeah, dude, they hate Asians in Asia. Like bad. And like so in India, what's going on there is that their prime minister or whatever is like trying to regulate, like I think something like 60% of people in India work as farmers or in farming or whatever, and the government is trying to control farms. Like
I do remember hearing something about
the government wants
situation.
to own the farms, and they're doing all this shit to basically like make all the farmers go broke so that they have to sell their land to the government so that the government can run the farms. and they want to do like Monsanto shit. So like there's like
And the farmers would still like be working there, or they would like give up their land to
basically they sell their land and then become slaves to the government.
I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world.
Well, it is the worst thing because the government is doing Monsanto shit. So now, like, so many people, there's been like 100% increase in people getting cancer and like fucked up weird, like, from chemicals, diseases. So like, it's a lot smaller than the Myanmar thing, but there's
India.
Like, yeah. No. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, as far as
the
scale.
gatherings. The gatherings.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
Still, like I thought they would have a higher representation.
Yeah.
Numerically.
It was funny because we walk over to the Indian guy one. Like the Myanmar thing totally seemed like it was like a pop-up shop type of like grassroots.
And this one they've been waiting for people and nobody showed up.
Yeah, there's a stage and there's like a little plot that they have. Like they probably paid to have the thing, and there's like
5 people there.
Yeah, there's like 10 people watching, and there's like 3 dudes in like the full like Indian dressed up suit on the side, like doing like their Black Panther fucking holding it down thing, and the guy on stage is doing the classic like I'm bombing, like he's like playing with the mic stand with his hand while he's yelling, and he keeps going like and then just starts yelling to like try to get everybody back, and then he'll like die back down, and he's just like moving the mic stand around. I'm like, Nicole, look, he's bombing.
Yeah, he's
fucking
fidgeting.
I should go up there. They should let me do a type 5. I could probably riff about India for 5 minutes. Listen, buddies, the government, they're taking our blood and our land.
One thing that like I don't know like where it comes from, but I feel like I see a lot of people from India do it, is that little like head thing when they like, I don't know if they like make a point or something, but they just like do like a little head bob.
Are you talking like the black girl, like talking with your neck? Or are you talking more like
they sort of like, it's like a bobblehead. It's
like
more like a
swim move?
bobblehead. Like it's like a quick,
Oh.
it's like a quick thing. You ever notice that?
I mean, if I talked like that, I feel like my head would have to bounce back and forth to the rhythm of the beat. You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember like watching like like on Reddit, you have like those like idiots in cars type thing.
Oh, okay.
And like it'll be like some dude doing some dumb shit.
That's
and
where
then,
Asian hate starts.
And then like these like 2 Indian dudes, because this is in India. These 2 Indian dudes come out like yelling at him through the fucking windshield and like the windows and stuff. Just and I was like, Jesus Christ! Like you think that that's like there's like a stereotype that you see in movies and stuff, you know, where they're like, but like
I think
I don't know where that comes from.
Everybody's too busy looking away because of the smell that we don't notice their heads.
Well, if you see like there's like that like rap epic rap battles.
Yeah, I've
with,
never watched.
Well, Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele are in one, and they like I think they like Martin Luther King Jr. and Gandhi, and he's doing like he sees it. I'm not the only one that notices this shit.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a thing that colored people notice. Or people of color, sorry.
It was like everything else is just camouflage for you guys.
Yeah, I can't do my whiteness like blinds,
Yeah, that's why white people put like the eye black.
Yeah, I have white blindness. I need to put on eye black to be able to see the Indian people's heads
Like
moving.
head, neck, yeah.
I want to do the cool one though. I want to do like the eye black where like I take my fingers and make it go down like Bryce Harper.
It's always so dumb to me.
I used to do eye black. There's one season where I did.
No, I did it once because a friend of mine asked me if you want like.
Yeah,
just did like a thing because they had like it was like fucking lipstick too.
Yeah, it's like a little black lipstick. Yeah,
it's the dumbest thing.
I don't know. I liked it. It worked pretty good.
Did it? I didn't need it.
Yeah, well, it's because your skin's already like dark enough that it absorbs.
I mean, it's not black.
Yeah, but like my skin, if I looked up at the sun trying to catch a ball, it'd be like having 2 mirrors fucking going straight up into my eyes. I just blind myself.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had that problem. I can look like directly at the sun. I'm like Trump.
Yeah, you're like I'm in perfect peak physical condition.
Meanwhile, I have glasses.
I can I have 20/20 eyesight. I can drive a golf ball 700 yards.
Yeah.
So then we're leaving there.
Mm-hmm.
There's more.
Okay.
There's 2 more things.
You passed Myanmar. You passed India. Now where are you?
There's like 3 more things that happen. Now I'm like we just gotta leave here because I'm tired of I can't.
This fucking around the world in 20 minutes is.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of any more oppression or anything like that. It's making me real uncomfortable. So then we stop at a hot dog cart, get a couple glizzies from an Asian woman. I tipped her $3.
Good.
Got a couple glizzies and a soft pretzel. Throw those glizzies real quick while looking at her, being like, "Damn, these are some good glizzies. I hope nobody Asian hates you." I pray nobody Asian hates your
I
little.
pray for your love.
Yeah, your little cart. I hope your little cart doesn't get Asian hated. And then we leave, and so we're leaving. We're on Independence Avenue, and we turn on to Independence Avenue, and we get caught in a convoy, and it's 2 pickup trucks with speakers blaring basically the history of Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Armenia.
Okay.
And then there's 2 of those like billboard trucks that have like the electric billboards that have messages on them that are like Turkey and Azerbaijan are the devil right now. They have 200 Armenian POWs and they're beginning the new Armenian genocide.
What do you mean new? There was never another one before.
Huh? Oh yeah. Well, apparently the Armenians would beg to differ. The Armenians and
I heard it was fake. I don't know. I hear a lot of people talk about like some fake genocide.
The Greeks hate the Turks too. I don't know if you mentioned that.
A lot of people hate the Turks.
I didn't know the Greeks hated the Turks.
The Greeks hate the fucking Turks.
Didn't they lose?
The Turks
there's
kinda
like
seem
an
like
island that
assholes.
was
Cyprus.
Cyprus. Yeah.
Cyprus is technically its own country now. Half of them speak Greek, half of them speak Turkish, but they're their own country. But fuck the Turks, dude.
So at first that I was like I was like on board and I was like fuck the Turks, dude. They got POWs. But then I tried to pass the fucking Armenian convoy, and so along with those 3 trucks or 4 trucks, there was probably 25 cars full of fucking Armenian fucking diamond jeweler faggots with their flags out the window, and they're fucking all wearing like fancy shoes and shit and fancy shirts just hanging out their windows, and they blocked us in. So basically like a 10-minute car ride to whichever museum we were going to turned into fucking stuck on Independence Avenue for 20 minutes, and I was so pissed. I'm in the car just screaming like, fuck you guys, I hope they kill all of you. You Armenians fucking suck. I'm like, there's 400 of you on the road right now. Why don't you fucking buy plane tickets and fly over there and rescue your own fucking people? It's only 200 of you guys. Just shut the fuck up a bit. What are they, your friends? I was just screaming. I had the windows down. I was like, fuck you guys, fuck Armenia. I was just telling them they sell fake handbags. I was losing my shit. Because, you know, when you're in the car, there's like an extra confidence level in there.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's fucking touching me in here, dude. This is my...
Until they decided to break the window.
Yeah, well, dude, my windows were down. They could have just yanked me out.
There you go.
I could have got fucking... what's that dude from the Rodney King riots? The white guy?
I don't know.
Reginald Denny. I could have got Reginald Denny'd. I looked at Jimmy like he said it, but it just came to me when I looked at him.
Thank you.
You know Reginald Denny?
No,
Do you know about that?
No.
During the Rodney King riots, there was a guy. He was like a white guy just driving it. He was like a truck driver.
And he just became part of the whole shit.
Yeah, he was trying to turn into some place, and a bunch of people stopped him, and they fucking took him out of the truck and beat him to death.
Damn. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, Jimmy?
Things
You distracting
happen.
us again?
That was the beginning of the Koreans on the roof meme.
Yeah. And then you finally got out.
Yeah, finally got away from all those Armenians, and I was like, well, we had a reservation at this restaurant in the Wharf, so we didn't have time to go to the museum. I'm like, these fucking Armenians. I was trying to go learn about black people. I wanted to go to the Black People Museum, but because it was a fucking 10-minute drive from where we were parked, but it took 25 minutes. I mean, you probably wouldn't have been able to have been in the museum for long anyway. But I was just
Museums
pissed.
are so boring.
Pissed at those fucking Armenians, dude. I'm still like, I'm
Like
pro Turkey.
yeah,
I'm so pro Turkey, dude. Azerbaijan and Turkey should run that whole fucking area.
Fuck Armenia and fuck Cyprus
Greece.
too. Right?
Yeah, Cyprus should be all Turks, dude. It should be an island full of Turks just looking up into the sky when it rains, drowning. It should be an island full of dead Turks.
Dude. So
And I saw a titty at the wharf, dude.
ooh.
Dude,
Wharf titty?
A wharf titty, dude.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking salt water was just blowing in on that thing.
Yeah.
I was like, Nicole, should I go back there and tell that lady you can see her tits? And she's like, I think she knows. And I'm like, yeah, but it'd be polite of me to tell her, right? She's like, no. I'm like, I think I should. She's like, you just want to see that titty again? I'm like,
You just want to see it closer.
Dude, it was black fucking. I said that hard. It was a nice black titty, dude.
Oh yeah.
Just one titty that you saw?
Yeah, because she had on like one of those like romper things that had like the diagonal like part in the shirt. So when she walked by, I could just see that titty just bouncing on that side. I was like, God damn the fucking Hershey Kiss nipples, dude. Oh, it was fucking.
You feeling a sweet tooth?
Dude, I was just like, man, I got like $140 in my back pocket. I could probably.
Yeah, you probably like get it a little camera.
I don't know what you're doing at the wharf, but I'm gonna make it rain today.
I just want to see a little bit, record it, save it for later. That's my.
God, it was so good. I never been to the wharf either.
I don't think I've been there either.
No, I went once for a show, but I didn't walk around. It's actually a really neat place. It's really neat.
The Potomac.
They have this like pier that goes out, and they have these big old swings that you can swing on.
Swings like a park.
Yeah,
Or
like
it's
it's like a
side.
bench. It's like a bench seat that's on the pier, and you just swing like long ways with the pier.
Oh, like along the pier.
Not out over the water.
That's weird.
No, it's pretty tight.
So you swinging like back and forth along the pier.
Yeah, it's like
Like you're sitting like sideways and like going like that.
if this thing is the edge of the pier. No. You're going like this.
Like this. We're going like this. Is this how we're going?
No.
You're going like that
You're going
side?
like this.
Are you going like this? Is that where you're going like that? Like forward and back, but like we're going across.
Yeah. You're going forward and back. It's pretty cool.
Audio
No, it's-
gags.
I never had oysters before, or I've had oysters a few times, but I had some
Why would you say that and then immediately
Delicious.
contradict it?
I never had clams before. I had clams.
Okay.
I didn't like clams as much. I had some delicious ass oysters, a fucking lobster.
I never had oysters before. I did have oysters before.
I had some fucking ceviche, mussel ceviche. I had some other type of Spanish thing. There was this our waitress was muy pequeño, as Nicole put it.
She or he?
It was a little tiny lady.
Yeah.
And I kept going. I was like, "Oh, look at how tiny this lady is." And Nicole was like, "Yeah, muy pequeño." I was like, "Yeah, she's very pequeño, dude."
Pequeña.
She was pequeña, but her ass was
Grande.
grande, dude. But like I'm talking, she was like 4'7" maybe. But
How tall do you think?
but that ass was like 6'5", and she had big feet too. I was like, damn, that's big feet for a little girl. I bet she's tiny, but her vagina is like deep, like
Deep.
Yeah, she's one of those.
yeah, one of them little girls that's like half of their inside is just vaginal canal. She's
Also,
like
they have a lot of babies like that.
she's like 40,
to build up the space. In
42 inches tall. Vaginal canal is 16 inches deep. She's got less intestines than most people.
I'm not really with that one.
I kept going. I kept being like, we should bring her back over here so you can tell her how you feel about her ass and her stature.
Seems like you're trying to get Nicole to like
Yes.
either jump in on
You've been working the
On some-
threesome angle.
biracial threesome.
Well, a while back, she said that she would be open to it.
You gotta
But-
hold her that.
Yeah, I'm trying to, and then now she's doubling back, and she's like, "Well, what if I didn't mean it when I said it?" I'm like, "What type of shit is that?
Yeah, it's funny. Like
Are you a liar?"
a guy is always up for like a threesome if it's girl guy,
Yeah,
but never for a guy girl.
well,
Like,
she said that she wouldn't want a guy girl,
good
and I'm like, tight, and
bet.
apparently she's done a girl guy before, and I'm like, that's bullshit. I want that.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off.
Yeah.
If she had done it for somebody else and not me.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like that's a good angle to work.
That's the angle I've been working.
Like, oh, the other guy you dated, you cool with that?
Yeah,
Like here's what you do. Here's what you do. Like whenever you do like decide like I want to take this a step further and like propose to her or whatever, you get the ring, you show it to her, and then you say,
and I shove it in another girl's pussy. You gotta get it out. You
and it's
gotta
like
get it out.
girl guy first, girl guy, and this is yours.
Oh, dude, that'd be a sick bachelor party.
Yeah,
If my bachelor party
it
was
was just
a threesome.
Yeah, like I wish I had that. I had a fucking.
You went to Sky Zone.
Yeah,
like a fucking nerd.
if I had a girl guy, man, I would have been like, fuck you guys.
What would your who would the girl be and your girl guy? If
You're
had
talking
a
about like people that are like I know,
dream scenario, what
or
kind
like
of
celebrities, or,
just
or
in
like a type of
general?
person.
Yeah, the archetype of your girl guy. What kind of
I mean, honestly, Asian. Like, give me a big boobied Asian woman.
Oh yeah, prove that there's no Asian hate in your body.
Oh, I'll show you how
Meanwhile-
little Asian hate there is in my body.
Meanwhile, I would want a black girl, and I would want to have sex on a Japanese flag because I have so much Asian hate.
With a Turkish armband on to show your support.
Yeah, dude, and a Chinese communist hat. Do they have those?
You'd be hated by like everybody in the world at once.
Just a giant walk.
Yeah, and then the Trans Lives Matter
Yeah.
shirt on.
No.
To
Do they
piss
not
off.
like trans in China?
No, it's to piss off the conservatives.
China. No.
It's to piss off everybody.
So Biden fell up the stairs.
Yeah, 3 times.
So far, he's said the N-word. He's fell up the stairs. He's raised gas prices. More kids in cages. Biden is not doing great, I don't think.
I mean, yeah, he's not even really doing anything. It's everybody else that's doing it for him because he's, not really there.
Yeah.
From what he doesn't even talk to people.
I saw him.
He hasn't even had a fucking press conference yet.
I saw the meme that said the reason he fell up the stairs is because Kamala had his remote vibrator. Fucking hit it while he's going up the stairs.
I thought you were gonna say because Kamala raised the stairs heights.
No.
Because she's trying to assassinate him.
He just had one of those pink rabbits in his butt, and she hit the button on him, and he's like, "Oh, come on, man!" Just fell.
Dude, my mom's coming over tomorrow to do a video interview off of my computer.
She doesn't have a computer.
She does, but she's got a dog and my dad in there, and it's just
a couple of dogs.
a couple of dogs. Yeah, a big old dog and a young
a
sprout.
DOG and a DAWG.
Yeah.
What's she interviewing for?
Management position.
Can I take over her old job?
I mean, you can ask.
What is she doing?
She does a lot of database stuff for the IRS.
You
got it?
It sounds closer. You say IRS. I got some Jew in me, dude. I can fucking do that. I just put $100 in my E-Trade account. I'm about to start fucking slanging stocks. I'm gonna buy up some Chinese stocks.
Oh, dude,
Biden is gonna fucking put them on the map, dude.
Talking about stocks. I just got my boss a PS5
The fuck does that have to do with stocks?
in stock.
Oh,
PlayStation because it's not
that
in
was,
stock.
That was good.
Yeah. This is the 5th person that I bought a PS5 for.
How many games are there even out for the PS5 right now?
Not enough to justify paying $800 for one, for sure.
But you're not paying $800.
No, I'm not.
You're
No.
paying retail price.
Yeah, I'm getting them legitimately and helping people get it for a good price.
Damn, you could be fucking.
I could be banking, dude. I could this is 5. I could have at least made $500 off of these.
Dude, there's a guy on Nicole's Facebook that keeps trying to sell. I watch her scroll through her Facebook because I'm that guy.
Right.
And I keep saying, he's like, I'll sell you PlayStation 5 for $800, $900. I'm like, dude, this motherfucker's
That's
marking it up
dumb.
$400.
It's dumb, dude.
Yeah.
If I'm seriously considering it too, just buying them and reselling them.
Just
But
do it once or twice.
$100 is all I really want to.
And only do it to white people.
Yeah, if it's a black person, I'm like, I can't sell this to you at a markup like this. It's rude.
I can't.
I gotta take the money away from white people, not from you.
You gotta trick them when you're like, I can't sell this to you because you're black for this price, but I can give you a good deal.
Yeah, I'll sell it to you retail plus taxes. Just cover the taxes, you're good.
Sorry, I don't sell.
I don't sell PlayStation 5s to black people that are this overpriced. But send that second text 5 minutes later.
Yeah, just wait. Just sit there please don't respond.
Yeah, don't see it yet.
You're just watching it being the ... coming. You're like,
Yeah.
Oh god,
Just have a copy paste
it's
ready.
got your address. On the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's got my 5-mile radius.
Yeah.
Just start driving around once you see me.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, another thing from work. So you know about the trans lady that works with us, right?
Of course. How could I forget? Scarlett.
Yeah. And so she works with this group that works with our group, right?
Uh-huh.
And the guy that runs that group is this old dude. He's in his 70s. And there's been twice, I guess, that he's referred to her as he. Like,
I remember the first time where you said you
so
could hear the. I remember you telling that one.
And so it happened again on Friday at our meeting, and she like sent a message where it was like, look, I'm gonna do this every time that I feel like I need to, but please don't misgender me, all this other stuff, right? And it's super awkward because I didn't even hear him say he.
You're just CC'd in.
No, I mean, we're in the same video like call meeting or whatever.
Oh, I thought you meant it was an email she sent.
And there was like a Zoom, but she sent a message in like the Zoom or Teams like message thing or whatever.
Okay.
And I didn't hear. I'm always like half paying attention to this meeting anyway. And I didn't hear it, and I was like talking to my boss, and my boss was like, I might have heard it, I don't remember, but you know, if she says she
remember her,
more like remember
him.
So that was like a whole thing, and then today we had a meeting after our regular lab meeting for all the people that are in that specific group that talks to them. Not those people in that group weren't in that meeting. It was just like our lab group that's working with them. It's very Anyway, and the boss was talking about like we should try to like work with her a little bit, and if we hear something, say something type of thing, right? If we notice it or anything. And it was like this whole like we don't know how to deal with it type situation going on.
They're not doing a don't ask, don't tell. They're doing a tell and ask.
Make sure everybody knows.
Yeah, ask and
See
tell.
something, say something. I like that.
But then like I mentioned like, oh yeah, like my
You see him in the bathroom. Like, he's got a dick. He's got a dick.
Hey, I think we need to talk.
Something's going on here. I don't understand it.
You're sure she's not the one misgender?
I think she's got it backwards because she's got a dick.
but I mentioned like, oh yeah, like
There's a mysterious package in her pants.
like I've been
say something.
like I've been working with like my wife's sibling who's also got a different pronoun to what you're used to saying for somebody, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, you just mean working with that, not
Yeah.
she's in your work.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so then my boss goes like, oh yeah, as a tangent, like I go by they, them, but I never really like told anybody at work. I just didn't feel like pushing it or anything. But apparently they go by they, them too. And I was like, oh, I didn't even like, does that make you feel bad when somebody's like, nah, not really. But like, I guess now that it's out there, I might as well like.
And you're like, give me that PS5 back.
Right.
Give me the fucking PS5 back.
So now I gotta like pay attention to that at work and in my personal life. Such a weird thing like to like keep track of sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I don't hang out with them. So I don't have to worry about that.
Who?
Them.
Which one?
The ones that kick me off comedy shows. It's fucking.
I like it, and it's not like
LGBTs.
I don't want to like. Not like me saying like it's weird. It's just like it's something you have to like actually put brain power into remembering.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm too busy. You're too busy.
With like the transfer, like there's not a problem there because like it's always been like calling her she.
Right.
So but now like to change something that you've been doing for a while is a little harder.
Yeah. I can't. I tried really hard. I'm good with it on like in life.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call anybody whatever they want me to call them.
Usually you say
But-
something and they'll be like they or he.
Yeah.
or
All
whatever.
right. All right. Sorry.
Sorry.
Pardon me. My bad.
The only
But-
person that I'm like I really don't care if it slips or not is with
Siblings.
siblings.
Oh yeah. Fuck that guy.
Screw that person.
But dude, I right now I'm just so focused on stopping Asian hate.
Yeah, you
that I
can't
have
think about pronouns.
No time for pronouns, dude.
Yeah.
Only time for country of origin and and hate. That's all I can worry about.
So what if like an Asian trans person that identifies as they them
The Asian goes first, dude.
Okay.
I'm like,
going
sorry.
alphabetical on this shit
Yeah, sorry, dude, but I've got to stop people from hating you for your
for
skin.
your skin color? We'll get to your other stuff
Yeah,
when this is all figured out, but it's not figured out yet.
we'll deal with your genitals. When
That's
we
the
get
problem with a lot of like
Somebody
like,
starts hating on your dick, then we might have to figure something else out. But
that's the problem with a lot of like these like groups that have like different causes and stuff. Like there's too many things being fought for.
Why'd you do that?
There's too many things being fought for right now, and we got to take it a step at a time. You can't like Black people didn't have equality in 5 years.
Nope.
Didn't have equality in 10 years.
Nope.
They still don't.
I mean, it was
Kinda.
it was separate but equal for a while.
Yeah, but that's after how many years? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but like, you have people that are like, they start a movement, and within the same year, they're like, "This is annoying. Why aren't people falling in line with this thought process?" And it's like, you need time.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
was thinking the other day. I think I might have brought this up before, but I was thinking about resegregation. All right, so hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out, because in segregation times,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember correctly, if my research is correct, black people were doing pretty good segregated.
Yeah.
Like they had Black Wall Street. That was pretty fucking cool until white people.
The one. Mm-hmm,
Well, there's only one Wall Street. There's only one white Wall Street.
no, there's white Wall Streets everywhere. There's
Where?
just one that's called Wall Street.
Where? Where's the-
Every suburb is white Wall Street, dude.
How do you? But there was I've been listening to a lot of Thomas Sowell.
Okay.
And reading.
Is it Sewell or Sowell?
Sowell, whatever.
Soul.
And apparently, like the fucking employment rates during segregation, black people were all employed. A lot of most construction companies were owned and operated by black people.
And how much of that is also because of technological advancements since segregation?
Mexicans. Are you talking about Mexicans?
Too. Yeah,
Technological
technological
advance.
Yeah.
So,
Because coworkers are out of job too.
Marriage
Most of those
rates?
are white.
Marriage rates were actually
Yeah.
higher among black families. than
marriage
white
rates were
families.
super high. There was a lot of them were making a lot of money. They were doing pretty good apparently. And then white people got jealous of it and started fucking everything up. And then the government was like, "Well, fuck, they're doing better than we thought they were going to do."
So wait, hold up.
so let's
Stop
integrate
real quick.
and-
Stop real quick. So you're saying white people started fucking with them
Yes.
because they didn't like what was going on,
Yeah, they were like, "What the fuck? They're doing better than
right?
us
And
over
then
there."
they destroyed Black Wall Street.
Yes.
So I'm trying to figure out where were black people better then?
What?
Why were black people better off then again?
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah, why?
Because they were just doing them. They weren't.
Yeah, but they weren't able to.
What do you mean? they
Black
weren't?
Wall Street got fucking destroyed.
That's
by
what.
white
Okay.
people.
This is okay. This is where my resegregation thing starts. Is that
Okay.
we were segregated, right? And the whole time we're segregated, white people are like, we're segregated because they suck. Those guys suck, and we don't want them. And then black people are like, man, those white people fucking suck because they don't want us. So we're gonna show them. And they were showing us, and we were like, stop showing us. And then we fucking attacked. Now
And
maybe
they were so much better off because of that.
no. Listen to my research. Let me finish my goddamn theory, Sig. So I'm saying this time we break apart, resegregate, call timeout on integration, resegregate. But this time, instead of white people being like, oh god damn it, we just be like, damn, cool. Look at them. We like that. And then black people can be like, oh shit, like white people, they got some. So instead of being segregated because of hatred, be segregated because we want to better our own communities. And then we can integrate and be like, yo, that was fun. Look what we did while we were just chilling and being chill. And black people will be like, dude, we were chilling too. Look at this shit. And then we can all be friends again. Or for the first time, I guess.
Man, I think you just solved racism.
All I'm saying is like resegregate, and this time teach each other to love each other while we're segregated instead of harboring all this. We basically just like let everything bottle up and then explode, and then be like, all right, come on together now. since you guys can't keep your hands off each other. It'd be like if two kids were arguing in the back seat, and the white kid's like a white kid and a black kid, and the white kid's like, I'm not touching you, and the black kid's like, my house is on fire, and then the government was like, all right, fight to the death, instead of being like separate them, and like the government's the parents, they didn't pull the car
Did
over.
you shop this with anybody else, or is this like your first draft?
Yeah, I've shopped it around a few comedy shows.
Yeah.
A lot of Blank Stares
Yeah.
and What the Fucks. I think there's something to it though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying segregate because it's not good to be together. I'm saying segregate because the government kind of.
You're saying it's not good to be together though.
No. I'm saying that the way we came together forcibly by the government.
Well, the problem, the
and
reason
why we were separated in the first place.
Well, the reason why we were separated in the first place wasn't just because of the government; it's because of the people.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Is that this time, instead of being like, we hate you, let's be separate.
Let's change everybody's whole thought processes.
Yeah. Let's
just, that's like your plan.
Let's be separate so we can work on ourselves.
Other people.
It's like when you're in a marriage.
That's a good plan. Change, yes.
You're
just
in a
get
marriage.
rid of racism.
You're in a marriage. You don't get divorced right away. You have to separate for a year before you can get divorced. So we do a separation, and it's like listen, mommy and daddy got to split up. We're not done, but we need to take some time apart. Fucking daddy moves out. Daddy gets his own apartment. Daddy works on him. Mommy works on her. And then maybe in a year, they can rekindle and they can find that spark.
So who's getting moved out of where?
This is where it gets tricky. I would it's a city by city basis, man. Like if you got the majority, then you get to keep it.
So it's gonna be the same as it is now, except like white people move out of the inner cities and black people move out of the suburbs.
Yeah, or you can like flip a coin, or like we can figure it out somehow. There's a way to figure it out.
Is there?
Yeah, gerrymandering works pretty good.
Yeah, does it?
There's one option.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, I just have the thoughts and I put them out there and I let somebody smarter than me hear it and take it and make it happen.
Yeah, I think you probably send that to Richard Spencer or something. You probably roll with it.
Nah, fuck that guy, dude. He's gay. He's fucking gay. Richard Spencer's gay as shit.
Yeah, I heard he is. I heard he likes black dick.
Have you watched what's the documentary? I think it's called like alt right or alt white maybe.
No, I never heard of it.
I don't know. They just interview a bunch of like different.
It's alt white because it's alt right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, but all of them seem like they're I'm
like
racist.
frustrated.
I'm racist to hide the fact that I'm gay. Like if my dad knows I'm gay, he'll hate me, so I'll be racist so he loves me.
How can you not hate those big throbbing,
Yeah.
veiny black cocks? Like it's just.
Could you imagine,
just like it just girds my loins
could you
to see
imagine
those.
how bad it would hurt my little white butthole?
My tight pink hole, it would just be destroyed by that massive dark meat.
Yeah.
And
Speaking
those
of dark, the sun's gone down.
And those Latin lovers would make me fall in love with them, and I don't like that about them.
I was watching 90 Day Fiance. And I need to get out of this. We need to get out of where we're going, dude. Pull out.
I want you to keep going.
Integrate. You need to integrate the conversation.
We're back in. We're back in.
Back together.
We're not segregated anymore. That was quick.
Everybody get your welfare checks and still hate each other. Don't worry about loving each other. Just keep getting money from the government, hating each other.
I feel like, Matt, if we didn't segregate, but we just changed everybody's mindset like you're talking about, that would be all we need.
Yeah, but you can't. It's hard. We're trying. People have been trying to do that, and it just doesn't work.
It didn't work when we were segregated either.
Nobody tried it when we were segregated, dude. No,
Yep.
they were beginning to
They
try
tried
it.
They tried it, and then the people that couldn't get past their hate made Jim Crow laws.
Jim Crow was during segregation.
Right.
Exactly.
They tried to no. That was after segregation. Jim Crow was laws to make it so that people were segregated, but it wasn't legal anymore.
No. Jim Crow was not after the integration. Jim Crow started during segregation. It was separate. They did separate but equal, and then Jim Crow came so that they couldn't have equal.
Right, but I'm saying like separate but equal. No.
Yes.
Jim Crow was post Civil War. It was like 18.
Way post Civil War. I know that.
But it was like before the end of segregation. It was state institutionalized segregation.
Yeah.
A lot of bars in the South didn't like it because it actually costs more money to have two separate bathrooms for whites and blacks. So a lot of bars in the South, but you legally couldn't integrate.
Do you think they converted them to like men's and women's?
Well,
women are.
That's how the bisexual restrooms became.
That's how they became.
Men, women, black.
No, like it was like a black one and a white one, and then like they just changed the signs to woman and man.
Yeah.
Can you kick me off my phone back over here? I fell off my lap.
So, yeah, you obviously don't know about Jim Crow.
I mean, I'll admit to maybe I'm like mixing up timelines on this shit. I'm not like you. I don't like to defend when I don't know if I'm right or not.
Well, unlike you, I like to read history. I like to know what happened in the past so that we don't repeat it in the future.
What was that? Sorry, I was texting somebody.
Exactly. You fucking hate Asians. You
Uh-oh.
you dude,
Ooh,
you wanna
a statement like that
you
has
wanna
not
go
been more false.
You want to go shoot a massage parlor because your temptations are getting the best of you.
Temptations, yeah. I'll go to a massage parlor.
And speaking of the temptations, you'd probably want to shoot the temptations too.
Aren't they dead?
I don't think so.
I think 2 of them.
Most of
One
them,
of them?
probably hypertension. I don't know. Okay.
Anyway,
So I was watching 90 Day Fiance,
90 Day
and
wait.
there's a Latin.
all right.
This man got this Brazilian or Colombian lady, and she kept calling him a pussy and gay. And it was pretty funny because she was like, I'm used to Latin men, and they have a kind of passion. And, all this, and then like it flashes to the guy, and he's like, we should put on these eye masks I bought. And she's like, are you gay? And he's like, no.
Like eye mask, like to sleep.
Like facial like eye masks. Like a avocado,
cucumbers?
yeah, cucumber type thing.
Okay,
Yeah, it's just
that's kind of
yeah,
it's kind of
it's pretty gay.
yeah.
Across the hall guy, I'm like he's like total alcoholic dad vibes.
Well, he seems just like a broken down man.
Yeah, he bought a remote control car and a remote control airplane. So like I've caught him outside playing with a remote control car.
Not for him or not for his like kids.
I don't know. I've only seen him playing with
Does he
them.
have kids?
Yeah, he's got a son.
Okay.
I've told you about that.
I don't remember.
About the time I came home and he's like yelling at his son about football.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he's like, what do you do? And the kid's like, I hit the quarterback. And he's like, what happens when you hit the quarterback? I get Fortnite money.
VC.
It's like have you ever watched Loiter Squad? Did you ever watch that?
No.
It's like Tyler the Creator's, but
No.
it was like Jackass, but with black people kind of.
Mm.
But it was really. They had one where it was like where there was like a football dad. Tyler the Creator was a football dad, and he's like, his kid's crying, and he's like, "Do you want to be Kobe Bryant?" And the kid's like, "Yeah, I want to be Kobe Bryant, Dad." And he's like,
Or football?
"Yeah." He's like, he like throws the kid on the ground and is like screaming at him, like that's the kind of guy that Across the Hall guy is.
That seems like the guy.
But Otis tried to eat.
That
his
seems like
remote
the
control
person
plane.
that I would fucking like kill myself having to live next to.
Dude, it's. I heard him the other day.
Because at least you're in like the drug stuff enough to like be able to have a conversation with him about it. But like I would have nothing to talk to him about, and he seems like the type of person that would look for a conversation.
He always looks for a conversation. I'm constantly just like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you, dude. I heard him the other day telling his son that another kid on his football team will never be a man because he cries too much.
I cried a lot when I was a kid.
And that men don't cry. And if you want to be a man, you can't cry. And I was just like, dude, he's gonna like beat the shit out of his wife.
Mm.
You can't tell.
And the
kid.
son is too.
Yeah. They're both gonna beat his wife.
Yeah, at the same time.
It's just fucking. It's terrible.
I was a fucking crybaby, dude, when I was little.
I used to cry when I struck out.
I never cried in sports.
I used to do anytime I would get out from the ages of like 8 to 11. Anytime I got out, like if I hit a ground ball, I'd be like halfway up the first baseline crying. Like, you fucking suck. Let me hit it again.
I cried. I cried when I got really mad. Like I didn't know how to get
Yeah.
mad. I would just cry.
Mhm.
That and like whenever my dad beat the shit out of me.
Mm.
You know.
See, I never cried when I got beat. I only cried because of emotional stuff.
I never cried my mom beating me.
Well, it's because she's a woman.
That's true.
She can't hit as hard.
Yeah, though I still remember the point where like she like took me to the bathroom and like gave me with her fucking sandals, and it didn't hurt.
You're like Hulk Hogan.
I was like, the first day that I realized it didn't hurt anymore, I was just like,
you're like down on a knee for the beating, and she hits you, and you're just like,
I just do like the fucking Booker T, like
Yeah. You're just like standing up every time she hits you. You're like, oh shit.
I made it.
Come on, mom, hit me again. And then you just fucking Irish whip her into the
Nothing.
fucking wall.
Just fucking like just suplex her like fucking May.
Yeah. Like Mae Young,
Mae
you
Young,
fucking hit
yeah.
her with the angles.
Yeah,
The Kurt Angle slam. What is that? Oh fuck, what did he call that one? I think it's just the angle slam.
I'm sure.
Then
Yeah,
he
he's
had the
a very
an-
creative person.
And then he had the angle lock, which was
the
an
angle
ankle
grinder.
lock. Huh?
The angle grinder,
I don't
right?
know.
Like he just takes a fucking actual like
Oh,
piece
he's
of
like
machinery
grinds
and
down
cut somebody's
here.
arm off.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh, Stone Cold, dude. I fucking miss that guy.
That guy's progressive as shit.
Yeah, he is. He fucking rules.
Yeah.
He's the Texas rattlesnake, dude.
Yeah, dude. I remember there's somebody had like a meme with him in it, and he was like, he replied to that meme like, "Don't put me in your fucking."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, Texans are very woke.
Are they?
I don't know.
I
Keep
don't think
Austin
they are.
weird.
No, then they got a lot of Californians moving in there to wake it up.
They got a lot of everybody moving in. There's a comedian from here who moved there. And
I would move to Austin.
He was texting me. He's like, "Bro, you should move to Austin. It's so cool. Like people say the N word at like all the mics down here." I'm like, "All right, chill, chill."
Maybe I won't move to Austin.
what do you think? I'm going around. So you know me. I don't say the N word at mics. Like, I mean, I say it at mics, but I don't say it on. I don't say it at
You
mics.
say the N word.
Yeah,
You don't say the N word.
exactly. I don't say anything like that. I
Ever.
got into an
Ever.
argument last week at the open mic about. I have this bit about a
The
teacher
Tuesday nights
at
Wits End,
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I've been working on this bit about a teacher I
You
had.
don't promote that enough on here.
Fuck that, dude. It's an open mic.
Fuck that.
I don't want people to come and thinking they're gonna see a good comedy show and it's the fucking shitty open mic.
Everybody knows what an open mic is.
Yeah.
That open mics are part of the reason why I stopped doing stand up because it was so fucking boring
It is.
and like cringy and depressing.
That's why I stopped. I didn't host the second night a week. It does that
Yeah,
sometimes.
we went away for a second.
It just does
Oh,
that sometimes.
I'm gone again. I don't hear me.
You're all the way gone?
I'm all the way. I don't hear you either.
Wait, I don't think I hear me either.
We don't hear each other.
I don't think I'm
There's-
hearing Sig.
They're still there, and that's still going.
I think it's coming back a little bit.
Yeah, it came back,
Hey,
and we're back.
wait.
Wait.
Yeah, now we're all the way back.
I'm all the way back now.
That was weird. It like took a second.
It was
like,
gone for
it
a
was
hot minute.
coming together.
It was weird. It happened at the exact same time I touched the microwave and I got a static shock. I think it
Oh
must have
shit! Like
caused.
the cartoon character.
Whoa.
Yeah, I have superpowers now, but you guys lost your audio.
Damn.
So
That's
Damn,
fine.
Virgil, that's fucked up.
Sig was just using the G word.
jigga jigga what?
That's a J.
It's a soft G.
Oh.
Giga what? What?
Cook, but with a G.
Cook with a G.
Yeah, but pronounced.
Oh,
Yeah. You said
did I
that.
say that?
Yeah.
Well, about what? About who?
The Asians.
When did I say that?
While the mics were cut off.
Yeah, we had to live censor it. It was so heinous.
Yeah. That was some like serious shit, dude.
Damn, dude, I didn't even realize I said that.
I realized
And that's like
that.
on the record now.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not because like Mike didn't.
Yeah, but you
capture
said it.
You said
You
it.
put it on the record.
I didn't put it on there.
You put it on the record.
All right, we'll take it off the record. That's
Okay,
off the record.
Off
now.
the record.
It's off the record.
Off
now.
the record.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know what's funny is last week we had that. It was a really
Sorry, I had to crack my knuckles.
very spirited episode,
Yeah, and this one is
and this one's pretty. It's
Very
been pretty
low energy,
spirited.
Jeb.
Comparatively,
low energy
But-
jab type situation here.
we haven't had. There hasn't been much Jimmy on this one, and last week we were getting.
It was all
we were getting multiple reports of too much Jimmy. Yeah, multiple people reaching out.
yeah.
What'd they say?
So Jimmy is racist. If I might have to punch Jimmy if I meet Jimmy.
I
I think we should get Omar in here to wrestle Jimmy.
What did I say? It was racist.
Just
I
your,
blocked that last episode. I don't remember what we were talking about.
gay and fag, and I said the N-word a few times.
Right. It was the whole N-word thing.
And Jimmy, he was doing black people
Said
voice.
Negress.
Yeah, Jimmy said nigrous.
You said negress.
You
No,
said it.
you
dude.
said do
I
not
said
know.
it, and then you said it was as bad.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
I don't want to do this again.
Can we just?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
We can. Jimmy, look at Jimmy's face. He's like done with it.
Well, I purposely didn't talk this much this week because I did talk a lot last week. I
That's
didn't think
fine.
I said anything bad.
No, of course you didn't, Jimmy. You ain't say nothing
Look,
bad.
look, I respect.
Yeah, brother, you ain't saying nothing.
Oh, you ain't never
you ain't,
lie.
You ain't said nothing wrong, brother.
Look.
You a ham jam with a slam man.
To whoever complained,
You got a Jim Jam with the him blam.
you got a point that I talked a little much last week. You don't have a point that what I said wasn't fucking true.
Oh.
And we'll leave it at that.
Damn. We will leave it at that.
He's going to turn up the volume on the edit
Yeah.
for this.
Jimmy's like actually mad now. You got trapped.
I didn't say anything I didn't agree with.
That's not the problem. Can we just, Matt?
I knew it would get
I gotta go home,
I knew it
dude.
would get him worked up. What are you having for dinner?
I'm making food when I get there.
You know what I
yet.
noticed? Not only is the majority of them hidden today, but even the big black one is gone. Oh, right. It's up on the ceiling still. Forgot about that.
Shit.
Forgot about that.
That's got. I mean, like I said, I put some oomph behind that. So.
And it looks like it's cleaner than it was last week, too.
Jimmy, what were you doing?
Did you get up there and wax the butt plug?